Hey everybody, John here with the Simplest Biz. Again, if you don't know me, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I've been running a business here for the last 21 years, and I teach people now how to duplicate the business. It's a very simple business model. But there's an aspect of this I haven't really gone over in some of the other videos, and it's considered brokering. It's a passive income that can be made and layered on top of what we already actually do with pallets, as you might have seen in the other videos. I deal with pallets, wooden pallets, and I get them for free, and I sell them to other businesses that need them. I get them by the hundreds on a daily basis, and I just transport them really quickly from one buyer to a few blocks away to a supplier. But when it comes to passive income, running this model as well, there's an aspect, it's called brokering, and I set deals up, and I'm the middleman, and I teach you guys how to do this as well, as far as generating income without leaving the house. And let me kind of describe one of the scenarios of one of my deals. I'll give you a couple so you can get a broad spectrum of what it's about. So there's a business here in Birmingham that has a client in actually Montgomery, 80 miles south of Birmingham, that need 550 pallets on Monday and 550 pallets on Friday. So it's 1,100 pallets a week that are delivered to, it's actually a chicken plant 80 miles south. I don't want to go 80 miles. I like going 5 blocks, 2 blocks, 300 yards from pickup to delivery. So in that scenario, I set up the situation where another whole business is responsible for it. And I don't get between the money, but it's a win-win-win. Win for the buyer, which is the chicken plant that is making, paying the price that they want to pay. The brokering business that I'm working with, the business I'm working with that I brokered, is making the money they need to make, but I'm making a cut. I'm making just this. It's not a ton. It's 75 cents a unit, but on 1,100 pallets, it's $825 a week that I get week after week after week, because that's how often they're delivered. So, well, actually twice a week, 550 on Monday and 550 on Friday. So that is a brokering situation where, again, I'm not leaving the house, but I'm generating income, and I'm layering that income on top of the actual point A to point B delivering of these pallets. Another situation comes into play when you deal with businesses. A lot of times, some of my existing customers that are suppliers for me, they also buy brand new built pallets, spec pallets, custom built pallets for their specific sizes to specific, measurements and specifications that they need to ship their stuff out on, but they want newly built stuff because that's what their customer wants that they're shipping to. Okay, well, I don't build pallets, but I broker the situation, and I mark the price up. From my builder builds it, not my builder, the builder I'm working with handles it, and there's a whole way of going about setting that whole process up. He delivers as well, and I'm making $6 per unit. Now they only order once a month, and it's 400 at a time, but do the math on that. That's 2,400 bucks, and it's again passive income. So there's a whole aspect to this Simplest Biz model that allows you to either exclusively do brokering or layer those brokering deals on top of the existing point A to point B, moving pallets and getting them for free and moving them to another business that needs them. Okay, and then you layer on top of that all the other aspects, because dunnage and crates and 55-gallon drums, all this stuff, other stuff, and corrugated boxes and Gaylord boxes, industrial bags, shrink wrapping, all this other stuff comes into play as well. So there's a ton of different revenue streams that work with this model, and it's not like these are one-off. These are reoccurring revenue streams that come in week after week after week because of the nature of the business. The buyers that are buying this stuff ship their stuff out, whether it be in boxes or crates or pallets or a combination of both. It's gone forever. They don't get shipped back to them. They're going across the United States, going to other states, going across the town even. It's gone forever. They run out and they need more. Okay, same with the brokering situation, the brokering deals that we work out, and I teach you how to actually set it up correctly and how to make the connections and where they are and what the deal needs to look like and how to protect yourself, and all that part of the situation comes in the training, the Simplest Biz training. So I wanted to expose you to that part of the model because I have students that just do that exclusively. You know, they're just brokering stuff, right? And broking these items, whether it be refurbished or newly built. So I want to expose you to that, let you know there is a passive income model built into this training, and for you to consider that as well as you're doing your due diligence and looking into this. The best part of it is all fun, and it all gives you time freedom, money freedom, and you know, set your life up in a way to where you're not trading time for money, you're trading units for money. So the more units you move, and fortunately you can move a lot in a short period of time, translates in a lot of money. And now you have another passive income, so you can layer that on top of the other stuff where you're making additional revenues without even having to leave the house, because you know how to set the deal up correctly for brokering. Okay? All right, I want to make sure you guys understood that. And if you have any questions, go to the description below and either book an appointment and we can talk, or there's also, if this is the first time you're running into this, you might want to look at some other videos so you understand this. When you go, pallets, what are you talking about? Well, there's a lot of additional information on the channel, so maybe subscribe so you understand how huge this is. And something I've been doing for a very long time, and I'm completely tickled to death that I get to teach other people how to do it as well and change their situation. All right, we'll talk soon. Y'all have a good one.